Transitioning to civilian life after serving in the military can sometimes be a challenge, but there are some great resources available to the men and women who served our country so admirably. Retired Army Colonel Garland Williams is here now with some tips on how to have a successful post-military career. Colonel, nice to have you with us today. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Thanks very much for being with us. So what was it like for you transitioning back to civilian life after being in the military?
Well, it's kind of tough. The only thing that's common across everybody's military career is it's going to end at some point. And for me, I thought I had all lined up. I had a PhD, I was a colonel, had even written a couple of books. But I found out there were so many options and I had not narrowed down my interest. And I think we need to be able to do that. We have a survey that shows that really only 34% exiting actually have a transition plan. The other 2/3 are like me and have not narrowed their interest at all.
So what advice do you have for someone who's transitioning back into civilian life after serving in the military?
Veterans need to make two assessments. They need to assess their experience and their education. The military service provides them great experience, which we can just civilianize into corporate culture. But the education, they need to see if there's any gaps. So if they start about 2 years out prior to transition and figure out what those gaps are, fill them using their active duty tuition assistance, when they hit the time for interview, they'll be ready with all the credentials they need.
What resources are available that are free for veterans?
In addition to what we have on phoenix.edu at the University of Phoenix, the Department of Labor also has a transition assistance program that service members go through prior to exiting. It's a 1 or 2 week program depending on the options you choose. It teaches you how to write a resume, both federal and civilian. It teaches about VA benefits, education benefits. You can do mock interviews so that you come across in a civilian manner instead of a military manner. And for guys like me who wore a uniform for a long time, it also teaches you how to dress for success and have that right suit for the interview.
Some important things for all of our military folks to learn. Thanks so much for being with us today, Colonel, and we thank you for your service.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate the opportunity.
All right. You'll find a link with more information on our website, newschannel5.com.